Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. And Jared Anderson has already been finding a way to, for the most part, lose fans and damn near lose in the boxing ring, because when he did step up in competition and face Prince Charles Martin on short notice, Charles Martin, not in the best of shape, didn't have a lot of time to train. He had Jared Anderson looking like he wanted to get up out the ring. Matter of fact, every time he hit him, he had him dancing salsa in the ring, hearing that Suavemente playing. But let me tell you this. Talk about finding a way to lose. Now Jared Anderson, oh my God, people, I don't know what else to think about this craziness. Jared Anderson done picked up Sugar Hill, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, Gypsy Lineal. I beat him fair and square. Then picked up Tyson Fury's trainer, Manuel Stewart's nephew. The guy who, in my opinion, may not be sweet enough, although his nickname is Sugar, to help Jared Anderson get past Big Martin Bakole on the 3rd of August. I'm telling you right now, people, this Kronk style of fighting, that's not the answer for Jared Anderson. Now, I do think when he's fighting Bakole, he's going to have to meet fire with fire. I just think that makes him a sitting duck, because Bakole is not an easy opponent for Jared Anderson to go in there and try to knock out. Matter of fact, if he goes in there looking to get into a goddamn shootout, I think the pew is going to come from Bakole and put Jared Anderson out of his misery. And Sugar Hill, again, I don't rate Sugar Hill, people. Just like I don't rate Malik Scott. You tell me who, what, when, where, why, how has Sugar Hill helped, done in the sport of boxing? You get a microphone, a camera in front of him. Well, yeah, I'm, in the Kronk style of boxing, and I'm there, and my uncle Emmanuel Stewart, rest his soul, and hey, I've been around boxing my whole life, and we're all about the knockouts at the Kronk gym. And that's what we're going to be working towards. In addition to that, I get out the shower to take a piss, and we're going to teach Jared just how to get out the shower and take a piss and get back in. Yo, get out of here! This is a goddamn suicide mission. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I just don't like these fighters, right? You have a recipe for success. It's been working for you, Jared. Yeah, of course, you're fighting tomato cans, so you should be making tomato soup or spaghetti, I don't know, and sip on the sauce. But now you out here changing trainers before you go into what I think is the biggest fight of your career. Hey, yo, hold your horses. Stop taking it to the stupid. Why do these fighters keep doing that? It's dumb. You look at, what's his name? Daniel Jacobson. Man got a little bit of DAZN money. Look, Fast Eddie, put a little money in his pocket. Didn't want to pay Andre Rozier. Didn't want to pay the man that had you since you were a young boy. Helped you get through the amateur ranks, turned you to a champion. Didn't want to pay him, so you go and jump ship and you pick up somebody else. Had you in there looking crazy. Had you in there chicken pecking. Had you in there not committing to your shots. Had you in there losing, looking foolish. Because you were caught up in between trainers and their philosophies. Andre Rozier is about trying to get the knockout. Boxing, punching, being smart. He's not about the coochie coo. Jacobs looked crazy. And now when I look at Jared Anderson, Triple G's another one. He left Abel Sanchez. No longer looked that much of the killer, did he? Because again, the money. The cha-ching, ching, Wu-Tang, ka-ring. Bastards got greedy, right? Left Abel Sanchez, went over there with Jonathan Banks or somebody. Out there looking crazy in the ring. Turning lions into pussycats. They don't roar no more. They start to meow, 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 meow. If you got a lion, let a lion roar in the goddamn jungle. You can't turn a lion to a pussycat, have him out here meowing. Don't turn Mufasa into Garfield. Now, I am not at all saying Jared Anderson is goddamn Mufasa, but he sure as hell ain't Garfield. I just don't get it, man. I mean, they're talking about a huge fight card, man. Terrence Crawford, Madrimov, man. Jared Anderson has an opportunity now because let's just understand there's a little bit of niche out there in the market. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, he kind of in the breeze right now. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's out there straight in the breeze. So when we talk about the next great American champion, we need another great American heavyweight. We need to have him go out there and kick the guys in the UK's asses and go over to Eastern Europe and just go out there and try to kick their asses. And we need... Okay, cool. That's what y'all want to do? All right. Jared Anderson? Negative. He ain't the one, people. He's not the one. The closest thing they got over here in the United States for someone who can really bring the pain, Method Man, Wu-Tang, hardcore for your brain. Let me tell you something. It's goddamn Andy Ruiz if he still has a little bit of life in him. But it's nobody else. I'm being real with you. Ricardo Torres ain't really there yet, but he's on his way. But there ain't nobody, man. Ain't nobody. But Jared Anderson, I just think this is a fight. I don't know, man. I just think this is a fight where he going to be up shit creek, man. You know what I'm saying? He's ranked number 4 by the WBO, number 5 by the WBC and the IBF, and 13th by the WBA. Like it says here, he's not yet to test his credentials against an elite opponent, which is what we talked about. But he's about to come out here and fight Bakole. And let me tell you something. That's just not the guy you want to go up against when you're in between trainers. He's going to be in there overthinking people. He's not going to do shit instinctively, but he's been fighting since he's been a kid. So he should, of course, he should know how to fight. I just don't think it works out well for him, because when you talk about Bakole and them African fighters, man, he's actually born in the Republic of Congo, and he's fighting out of Scotland. So, again, a lot of people have avoided Bakole, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I will tell you this, man. Anderson was trained by Darry Riley, who first taught him how to box. And I think he should have I just think he should have stayed with him. So you leave your trainer to go over here with Sugar Hill, who may not be sweet enough to help you, and you lose. Then what? They're going to be like, they're going to poke you in the eyeball. This just ain't it. Out of everybody, man, these heavyweights could pick to train them. Out of all the trainers, why Sugar Hill Stewart? Because of what his uncle was able to do with fighters? He ain't Emmanuel Stewart. Why would somebody go to freaky Maliki Scott? Dohana Malik Scott, whatever his name is. Freaky Maliki. Why? Because he came and he started training Deontay Wilder. And what Malik Scott to tell you? Well, Deontay Wilder, you got to understand, when a guy like Deontay is the most fiercest, the most vicious, the most menacing, the most meanest, the most this. Yeah, he's the most losingest too, goddammit, since you got involved. Why would somebody pick up Malik Scott? Pick up Emmanuel Stewart, man? I don't get it. I'd much rather see Jared Anderson with goddamn Freddie Roach. Maybe Robert Garcia. Boziana seemed like he focused on his son, but somebody else, man. These guys, they guys be losing too much. Tyson Fury, just with his size and everything, for the most part, he'd have beat most people anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't pick him. I wouldn't pick him up. I wouldn't have worked with Sugar Hill, and I sure as hell wouldn't work with Malik Scott. I'm not saying they're not nice people. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking boxing-wise, trainer-wise. So make sure we separate the two. When I start talking and making jokes and shit like that, it's about the boxing. But as human beings, I don't know them to say if they're good or not. But they strike me as decent people. I'm just talking boxing, so let's not get it twisted. But I'll tell you what, man. I think Sugar Hill is a yes man. And I think Jared Anderson got his yes man and got his Roy Jones, basically. They're going to just, aid him in getting into the ring and feeling good about himself and getting the fuck knocked out. And that's how I see it. Y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. It is what it is. Some people saying Bakole's a one-dimensional fighter. Anderson's too crafty. I guess we're going to find out. We're going to find out who's tougher. But anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I am in the breeze.